Awawawa! Hi, I am totally not late. Hee hee hee.
No
Totally,
comments.
totally not
Oh,
late.
just one no more.
No.
Nanalia!
It's
Hello.
over. How are you doing, Magus?
Doing alright. Han, I need to find you. 'Cause I don't think you're on this one for some reason. There you are. You can sit right here. You know what? I don't know where Froth is, but you can sit right here, next to me.
Ain't nothing.
Yay!
I don't know why you're so tiny, though. Let's make you about... Oh! Let's make you about 200 and you can sit in the corner. Okay. Yeah, Froth, you're usually hanging out with the pink Jeremy. Alright. Okay. Howdy, Minnow. Hello, Vikas. Hello, Tenjiro. You might be new. I don't recall seeing you before.
Oh,
Hello.
oh!
It's a Froth.
I thought the VC was kept too.
I may have pressed a button or two or three.
Oh, several!
And you know how button pressing goes.
Yeah, once you press one, then they all get pressed. It's the law of pressing buttons.
Alright. Now the happy family is together again. Or do we want the Jeremy to sit over here? I think we'll have a Jeremy sitting right here.
When did the Jeremy become blue?
I shifted it to blue because the blue one looks at you. The pink one does not. If I remember. Yeah, the pink one looks the other direction.
No, it's not blue.
It's like, like,
It's not too many Agrippas. Sadly.
Nah, it's a Froth. He's down here, and Analia's over here. You could call them my, fox-like and cat-like assistants. And I have to legally say that I am not the reason why they have animal ears.
This is true.
Yeah, it's true. Froth had animal ears before he worked for me.
I have had these fox ears and foxtail and magical ice powers well before I arrived at this establishment.
Have I ever thought of
Ooh.
doing voice acting? Oh, Minnow. I'm literally doing auditions for that. Eventually, I'll be able to tell you some, hopefully, good news, but auditions have been auditioned. Hello, Fuecoco.
Hi, Fikoko.
Alright. I do believe we've lingered for far too long on this screen. So let's pop right in.
still doesn't slow it up.
as discussed, I went ahead and set everything up a little bit earlier. So I would like to introduce to you... Is there a way that'll let us do it well? No? Okay. So in this limited space we have to work with... I mean, maybe we can use the wall to help us? No. Okay. Either way, in his loft, I would like to introduce to you our new friend and protagonist, Aeolus. He's the master of the winds, in theory. He's gotta save a universe before he can become the master of winds. See, he can't even spin properly without getting dizzy. He needs to become a proper master of wind-based windery.
For a second, I thought you were going to say a proper gentleman.
No, if I were going to say that, I would say it like this. I would be a proper gentleman.
Yes, the posh voice. How could I have been so foolish?
Do you see my monocle?
Do you see my fancy monocle and my humbug moustache? Of course you do. I'm a gentleman.
Also, let's just say that after, 20-odd challenges, we finally have a mother that is, tan-skinned. We've been playing with light-skinned characters nearly this whole time.
They've had it far too good for far too long.
Yes, destroy them! Orbital laser, strike! We need to fix... we need to fix that orbital laser.
Oh my god, I don't... Look, I've been trying, okay? It's hell.
I know, but we can only play Connect 4 with the wires for so long.
Hey, do we even know what's wrong with it?
Well, I mean, I tried looking at the diagnostics, but it just keeps showing me pixel art pictures of Samus Aran in a swimsuit. I didn't even beat Metroid.
I mean, yeah, it's weird how those files got there. Crazy.
I need help.
Alright, we're gonna have to look into this later. We need that orbital laser to work. We have many things that need to be lasered.
Yes. I'll get on it right away.
Yes.
As soon as I find my thumb drive.
Lasering is very, very important.
Yes, of course. How else are we to laser engrave our things?
Yeah, we need to be able to, shoot our names into the moon, or, lasso the moon, or shrink the moon. Yes, that's what we'll do. That's never been done before. Oh,
I
right.
have a novel idea, actually. Maybe.
Trampolines?
Maybe.
To get us to the moon in one jump?
Now, hear me out, actually. That was the idea I was about to express. What if, the most novel idea, we turn parts of the moon into mini trampolines one can wear on their feet? Call them lunar boots.
Nah, I don't like that name.
What?
I don't know, it feels like it needs to be a little more punchy, like... moon boots. Lunar shoes.
Don't know.
I know! Celestial Stompers!
That's shoes.
My idea is clearly the best. I will ask the board at once for the funding.
I've already gone ahead and it was approved.
Yay! Oh, there's a
I
knock
put
on
in
the
this
door.
idea 5 months ago.
There's a knock on the door, and by knock, I mean doorbell. You know, when you hit the doorbell and it goes, doorbell, doorbell, doorbell.
Ah, yes, I love it when my doorbell Pokemon decides to speak to me. It's the greatest feeling alive.
Minnow, growing the moon and shrinking the sun would be pretty cheeky. That could be entertaining. But then we'd run the risk of a Majora's Moon situation, and we do not want that.
I don't want to see his Majora's Moons anymore.
Yeah.
I get it, he has a Majora Moon, but, like, I don't need to be mooned.
Yeah.
Especially not while I'm eating lunch.
Yeah. By the way, I think we've left Timmy down in the catacombs for too long after that particular incident at lunch.
Who's Jimmy?
Timmy. Neither
What?
Jimmy nor Timmy. He is Jitmi,
Derek.
a new warrior.
D.
Ooh, Yonacles.
I don't remember that guy.
I don't know. I think there was a myth about him. He put people to sleep, or like, I don't know, fell asleep under a tree for 100 years.
No, I think that one's name was Theodore. I heard legends he
Yeah.
stood in place, completely mesmerized for thousands of years.
He stood in place in the middle of one man's home and did not move an inch even as the world was destroyed around him.
I heard he stood out in the woods for years, right beside a whole nest of boars.
Just staring at a tree. Have you
Completely
seen-
unfazed by the fact he didn't need to eat any food or drink any water.
Have you seen that man who just stares at a tree all day? Yeah, I have. He's weird. Let's poke him. Okay. Boop.
Like a statue, you remain still.
How many people have we lost track of now? Nanalia. We've never lost track of anyone. They've simply disappeared.
I'm sorry.
I
if
guess.
was speaking too loudly.
You totally sound convincing right now.
Yeah, I'm always convincing.
Yeah, well, what do you mean convincing? He doesn't need to convince anybody. He's 100% telling the truth.
Oh, neat, Minnow.
don't
You're
need
trying
to
to
be-
create a voice actor community? That's pretty cool.
You don't need to convince anybody if you're telling the truth. And he's telling the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I totally believe you.
Mhm.
Yep.
See, with Froth's support, I can do anything.
Yeah.
How does that make me?
Nanalia, you are also my support.
Nanalia, you and I are like 0.45 of the one that is required for a vote.
Mm-hmm. Although I was
Because Magus' vote is 1, Dottie's vote is also 1,
Yeah.
your vote and my vote are 0.45. And as we both know, 0.45 is almost 50. And what is 50 but half of 1? So if we round up, it's basically 1.
Yeah. And honestly, when you think about it, 1 vote's really not much less than 2 votes, so it's basically 2 votes.
Yeah, if we put our votes together, that's 2 votes. And with Magus and Dottie, that's like 4 votes. And that's basically 5, which is half of 10. So we've got 10 votes.
We're like a small state.
We basically have the same amount of voting power as a U.S. state in the Senate. So
Yeah.
we're practically part of
More
the
than-
United States government.
We have more than the Senate, which means we're even more part of the government. But basically, I'm the president. Yeah. Well, maybe Jeremy's the president.
That's basically half. And yeah, Jeremy's practically president at this point. So what are we but the whole United States government?
Yeah. Also, hello,
the United
Caleb.
States is like 7 million people, and they all have 1 vote. So that's like 7 billion votes.
Yeah.
So in reality, you and I have got like, I don't know, 1 billion votes apiece.
Yeah, totally. Girl math. I'm
Magus
sorry.
math.
Eldritch math, as we've been calling
Oh
it.
yes, Eldritch. I much prefer Dottie math.
Dottie math is great. Alright, hey Nanalia. How's your audio
Nanalia.
situation going? You've been kind of like quiet in and out.
Probably because we keep talking.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, you're fine. It sounded like you were like distant from the mic a couple times.
Yeah, I've been leaning back a little bit.
That
Stretching.
might do it. That might do it.
I gotta send you. The Eldritch map.
Yes, do it.
Here you go. I gave Nanalia the Coven math. I feel like Nanalia's gonna read it and then just go, why?
I'm reading it now.
Also, thank you for the follow on my Twitter, Minnow. That's actually really, really huge. I don't really do a whole lot with my Twitter, but it's mainly where I do my announcing, and I'm working on a few projects with a few people that are actively posting on their Twitters, so you'll see it there. You'll also see that I'm a part of a voice actor organization, and I have my own project going on with that these two are going to be participating in. Hopefully, I haven't really planned out exactly when, but sometime next year, I think, is when we're going to start the thing. You know, the secret thing.
Yeah, the
Yes,
thing.
that ting.
The thing with the sword organization and the... If anyone could even understand that. Yes, we have evil plans that definitely do not involve Tartarus.
Yes. Also, Nanalia, how do you like the Eldritch math?
I'm still reading it.
Alright.
I know, but to understand it, to even comprehend Eldritch math requires some effort, but with time, everyone will understand the raw power of Eldritch math.
I do not know who Shunis is or Naganuma is, but they sound important, so that sounds cool. Yeah, Twitter is a crazy world. Also, clearly, these Pokemon are smart because they recognize that we are playing a god, and Aeolus is perfectly divine and incredible, and Clavel is stupid.
That is such a kindergarten, like... What's the, insult? That's the word. I forgot the word insult again.
Good job. But I mean, look at this boy. Do you think this boy is any older than 50 years old? He hasn't been a god for long at all. He's probably not even 50. He's probably been an immortal for only 30 years. Oh, so they are important people. Neat. Alright, brain dead alligator! Show me something cool. You're looking at my house. Good job.
I'm glad that the Eldritch math makes sense.
Alright. Are we able to finally take off this stupid hat? Yes. No headwear shall get in the way of my godly power.
Look,
Hey, Arata. Alright. And I still want to see if we can fuse the
air
starters
in
together.
capacity. Just say, pair up.
Oh, come on, starters. Fuse. You know you want to occupy the same space. Come here, or I'll eat you alive.
But,
Damn it, they almost fused.
What did you say, Nanalia?
greeting someone in chat.
Ah, gotcha, gotcha,
If you want to, Minnow, you can. I am okay with this. Yeah, no, we can't use any of them.
Yes, their main purpose is to be used as a ticket to get into an actual fight. The best one we can get at the moment would probably be the duck, because it at some point might be able to fly with its wings, but it can't at the moment.
It at least learns a flying type move.
Yeah, so that's about as close as we can get for the moment, until we can actually snag a Pokemon that is flying.
Thankfully, we only have to lose one fight.
Yeah, isn't it fledgling that, or whatever that Pokemon?
Fletchling, yes, it is the first creature of the sky that we'll be able to collect.
Yes, fletchling. It's probably sell the one thing I need.
It does, but Aerial Ace is a TM, and it would be technically more quicker to get the duck to like level 10 or whatever for it to learn wing attack. Buenas! We haven't met, have we? I must say, I wasn't expecting to see you here quite so soon. Hang on, Director. Is this who I think it is?
No. The fuck? Why do you ask that about everybody?
Why do you bring everyone to my house?
I'm not bringing them to your house. This isn't even your house. You just live here.
It's my mom and dad's house.
Is your name on the document? I thought the fuck not. So shut up.
Fine. Well, what do you say, new neighbor? You want to be friends? No.
I'm not your neighbor.
What's wrong? Did I scare you off? Maybe I came on a little strong. I did nearly punch you in the face.
I thought you were in prison. How did you even get here?
I broke out.
Why?
Because I asked all the wardens if they could beat me in a battle, and they couldn't.
You fought the law and you won?
Yeah. Apparently, if you ask the wardens nicely, they'll fight you, and if you win, you win.
Fine, nicely.
I basically own this prison now.
I feel like this should be against so many laws.
Well, we're not picking this. Actually, maybe we should, because then Nimona won't have it. Johnny
There's a
Cash
lot of
couldn't
things
even beat the
Nimona-
law in a fight.
There's a lot of things that Nimona has. Most of them being from how many rivals she has had in her life. But,
And you know,
we don't judge.
so many rivals that simply strayed too far. So she had to remind them. And you know, lock them in a cellar for 3 years.
Yeah, but that's fine. They survive.
Yeah. For like a day. So, I have very simple reasons for why I'm choosing this creature of the sky. That is not a creature of the sky. And it's very simple. I think this makes sense. But it also means that Clavel and Nimona will have the other two, so we won't have a direct win against the ace Pokemon for either of them. Wow, the law's gotten a lot weaker if it had to use aimbot.
Damn. They must have swapped a controller. What
Yeah.
losers.
What kind of loser uses a controller for their video games?
Okay, now hold on a second. Don't go that far.
Can I take one of these? Can I take one of these Pokemon too, Director?
No. The fuck? You have
Too-
Pokemon.
Too
Why do you
late.
need more? You thieving, conniving prick.
I took this duck. I'm naming him Steve.
First you steal my wallet. Wait. Second you steal my other wallet.
Nope, that one was me.
Oh.
Hi, Aeolus. Gotta wins. Like flatulence? No, of course not.
What other wind could you be talking about?
I'm not the god of farts. Oh, right. I can actually pick up items this time.
You can do stuff again.
What you can?
It's a shiny item. Oh, wow. The first item I've got to pick up off the ground in like a week.
God, imagine. Hi, Rex.
Hello, Rex. Napalm University bought the law's likeness and hired Freddie Benson to become the new law, and he was on par with the law in his prime until the finale when they both targeted Key Swan.
That's a lot of words.
Yeah. Because I thought Judge Dredd was the law. He's like, I am the law. Does that mean Sylvester Stallone is the law? Was it a flying type item? Well, a Pokeball does fly when you throw it. It's a projectile.
Max, what is VGHS? What is that?
Video game high school?
Oh! Oh no, I'm thinking of a different thing. What was that one like Netflix show? It was like video game university or something like that.
Fuck if I know.
Hold on, I gotta look it up.
Why are you centering on her chest, video game? She's like 16. And a thief.
Oh no, it is video game high school okay, I remember this show. I watched it until like season 2, and that was when I got caught up with it. And then life happened, and I wasn't able to watch it.
Such is life.
It was a pretty fun one. I don't remember much of it though.
Nah, the rules say only Pokeballs. I almost set the rules to luxury balls only, but we wouldn't have been able to. We wouldn't have been able to get a luxury ball before we encountered a fletchling. So we would have had to go through the tutorial nonsense anyway to get the first luxury ball. Kill me. Our cat is high. He won't feel it, just kill him.
one, Rex?
What are we killing? I'm down, I just need to know which, or who, or what, or when.
Well, this here is Nanalia. She's one of our mods, and this is Froth, whom you know.
Enjoy.
Buongiorno's, pizza rolls, and bowling alleys. Extravaganza United.
Alright, it's Bomb DiGiorno's Pizza Bowling Alley Extreme Mini Golf.
I knew I was forgetting a sport.
Yep.
What's Pachirisu, Skip?
You know, it's crazy the fact that I just can riff that off without even remembering what I'm saying. It's become that ingrained in me.
I know, it's wild. Fight me, Quaxley. Thank you.
Oh, there we go. There's another thing that I can try to add to it. Bomb DiGiorno's Pizza Bowling Alley Extreme Mini Golfing Tour de France.
I like the Tour de France edition. That's new.
Yeah, golfing tour. Tour de France. I could probably switch France to French and then put, like, bagels. Bomb DiGiorno's Pizza Bowling Alley Express, or Extreme Mini Golf. Is it? Bomb DiGiorno's Pizza... I'm trying to remember the new ones and it's starting to throw me off. Bomb DiGiorno, Pizza Bowling Alley, Extreme Mini Golfing, Tour de French Croissant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I've actually shown that skip off many times before. Although it's usually not a Pachirisu that I get in combat with. It ends up being like a Tranquil more often than not. Or like a Staravia. I just call it teleport or battle teleport. It's not delivery, it's Digimon. What drug did I give to High? Life. Did you know that life is sexually transmitted and always fatal?
This is true.
Except in my case.
When you die, you're gonna have a 200% mortality rate. Just remember that.
Yeah. When I die, Dottie dies, so I die twice as hard as anyone else.
I would also like to remind everybody, there was a medical procedure on one individual that had a 300% mortality rate.
And you survived?
No. The procedure on one man killed 3 people.
How?
Well, it was an amputation. I can't remember of what body part, and I remember that it was like in the mid to late 1800s. So what happened was, the doctor was going to amputate on this one individual. The one individual died of blood loss. The doctor accidentally cut themselves and then died later. And somebody who was observing the whole thing also died from shock.
That's impressive.
Right? I thought it was really cool.
That's almost as good as a baby getting its first kill by killing its mom. By being born.
Ah, yes. Matricide.
Second only to fratricide.
Yes, I was gonna say, if its first kill was the day it was born and it was patricide, I would be amazed.
Yeah.
Though, to be fair, if it was twins and they did commit fratricide, which is killing their brother,
Mm-hmm.
then...
You died from shock after finding a shiny coughing and having no Pokeballs? Man, that is actually genuinely awful, because shiny coughing's adorable.
Wait, hold on. Mags, if a twin killed their twin and they were
Identical?
deletion or Well, no. Is it like secondhand self-deletion if they killed their identical twin?
I'd call it auto-cannibalism.
How is it cannibalism? They're not eating them. I said they just killed them.
I say what I said.
Hello,
You know what?
Sam.
You're right.
Civ!
Hi, Sif.
What did that Jeremy eat? This blue Jeremy has a diet of salty foods, like pretzels, and diving in the ocean for sport.
We also threw him into the salt mines to watch the willing individuals who are working for free because they volunteered to do so. Yeah, we put the Jeremy in charge to make sure that they were
Listening.
that they were okay, that they were alive. Working those mines are pretty dangerous, so we wanted to make sure Jeremy was supervising them so they wouldn't die.
And yet
Yes.
they all did. Only after the Jeremy was down there, though.
Yes, the Jeremy did all it could. It was a very devastating loss. We ask that you respect our wishes and not ask the Jeremy any questions at this time, as
See?
it grieves the loss of the people it failed to save.
He's paralyzed in fear. He hasn't said a single word today.
If you see him, and he looks like he's smiling, he is merely going through the stages of denial that the event happened. And it's one of the first in the Dabda line of dealing with loss.
Also,
There's
hello,
the 5
Civ.
stages,
Love to have you here.
if you will.
Do I enjoy Batman? Batman's okay.
That depends on what Batman.
Yeah, it definitely depends on which Batman.
Because it can be a good Batman, or it could be a bad Batman.
Or a mediocre Batman. There's a few that I'd call mediocre.
Yeah. Adequate Batman.
Lego Batman's pretty alright.
I would like to reiterate which one.
Oi, Lechonk, kill me. That's what we're looking for. So, how of today's date? Wow. How have you all been today? That's the phrasing. Oh no. You're working on a Lego Batman stop motion series. Where's the Joker? I need to find Rachel.
Or are you like digitally animating Lego figurines?
I mean, if you combine all the Harry Potter Lego sets together, it's probably really close to 3 million.
Pieces or dollars?
Yes.
Probably a. Magus, I forgot to mention. I got this. Not entirely sure what it is. It says that it's part of. Oh, sorry, it is a tentative 4 from Lego Star Wars.
The planet?
I don't know what that is. No, it's a ship.
Could have sworn Tantive 4 was a planet.
that's Tatooine.
Oh, that's it's Leia's ship.
Yeah, I got this.
Yeah, a CO-90 Corvette in the service of the House of Organa.
Yeah, I got this in this giant box that you see it in. It's like a display model or something.
Ooh, cool.
Hey, I'll send it to you two as well, Molly.
Fancy
Okay, cool.
dancy.
There you go.
Oh, that's a nice one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pre-built, which kind of sucks.
Batman buying a Cybertruck would be kind of funny, and Mr. Freeze attempting to ruin summer, it just sounds very Saturday morning cartoon, and I approve.
That sounds like Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Yeah.
Ah, Benny the Platypus. I see you have come to see my summer frostinator.
I am going to create the perfect fusion of summer and winter. I will call it Wintummer. And then Perry goes, "Brrrr," and Doof is like, wait, your family already made that? And they called it Swinter? Well, that's way more interesting than my name. Now what am I going to do with my afternoon? And then they just go to the pub and get beers together.
Then it just cuts to a what's it called? A montage of Perry the Platypus and Dr. Doofenshmirtz in like a casual to a casual California like thing where it's like, all right, and here we went skiing, and they have a picture of them in ski gear. Perry being like not upset, but like nonchalant that he's there, and then Dr. Doofenshmirtz is just like super happy. And then a frame, or in the next picture, it's them at the beach, and he's like, "Man, that was crazy that could happen in like 2 hours."
That would be phenomenal. Also, holy fuck, what's going on with this fledgling? It's really funny. I think we found our new friend. He's trying to get through this fence so hard.
Making my way nowhere. I'm just here, chasing air. The moment.
I love this creature of the sky.
It's walking against the wind that it is creating for itself. What better Pokemon for the wind go?
Oh, she's a lovely girl. I don't want to hurt her. I'm just going to throw a ball at her. Also, T-Rex, to answer your question, if you feed a Jeremy all the Christmas candy, he awakens to the power of Christmas. And he becomes a Santa Jeremy. Unfortunately, it does mean he will have to put on a nice coat and make a bunch of toys for boys and girls every year.
You know, he definitely 100% would try to freeze things like the lake, and it would become an ice rink. He would 100% try to freeze, I don't know.
They're on the beach
park.
or the park or like a ballpark or something. He's like, now you will never be able to enjoy. Alright, wait, he's more like mechanical. It's, now you will never be able to enjoy your baseball game. And then they're like, thanks, Mr. Freeze. It was really hot out. Now it's really nice.
You know what would probably happen? He would see that it's raining, and he would try to freeze it to make it into golf ball sized hail, and it would turn to snow. He would get upset, try to freeze the lake, and he would, to make an ice rink.
Fletchling, the tiny robin Pokemon. Fletchling can be found in both rural and urban areas. They once had a huge territorial dispute with Squawkabilly. Fights broke out all over town. 17,000 men died.
I
Alright.
can see who got whose ass kicked.
We need a good name for this creature who is so powerful she can fly against her own wind to train.
Air ease.
Okay, Air Ease is actually pretty cheeky.
Yes, AIREEZ,
Yeah.
like Heelys.
I mean, if we're going for like a god of war,
Analia, you got a suggestion?
yeah.
For what?
Nickname.
Or to name the fletchling?
Ooh.
And Minnow, I don't know if I want to use my forward aerial. I think I just want to hit B and pull out a gun.
Oh, your down smash.
Yeah. Or wait, I thought my down smash was a tentacle stab.
No. That's your aerial down.
That's my aerial down. Which one is my like big ball of evil dark magic? Was that a
That's
grapple?
your...
That was I think that was a
No.
down throw.
No. That's your movement left or right, and then heavy attack.
Right. I should give myself a fighting game moveset. That would be pretty fun.
Hey, did it show what kind of personalities you had?
Personalities?
I believe she
Sounds
means
like a
the
name Blitz.
Sorry, you're getting like really robot-y. I
Hmm.
couldn't quite parse what you were saying. It all foozed together. No, I really like this Mr. Freeze being accidentally a good dude. It's really funny.
And then you've got Bane on the other side. I give you my phrase right. You help people.
I don't hate the name Blitz. I like Blitz. Although I'm trying to like settle on a theme. When I named the character Iolus, I was thinking, yeah, let's do god stuff for all of them. So if we go with Blitz, what kind of theme would we do?
Are we doing the god? Are we doing a God of War or a Greek mythology thing? Because
I don't want to name her Dottie.
If we do, we could just name her Persephone. Because who's closer to the bringer of death than Persephone?
Okay, yeah, that's a fair point.
That's not bad. I like that. It could be fitting to save that for something like the Sensu or a Choreo, but we can probably just give that a different name.
Yeah. Of course, I guess the bringer of death isn't Hades. Hades just kind of watches over the realm.
Persephone.
Yeah. You know, thinking about it, a lot of people mistake Hades for the Western depiction of the idea of death.
Yeah,
Like,
everyone.
Hades doesn't kill people.
Nah, Thanatos does, the god of death.
Yes.
The god of the underworld is not the god of death. It's different.
Right. It's just he resides over the realm. Also, you know the Egyptian god Thoth?
Oh yeah, Toth.
Oh, is it Thoth? I thought it was
I think it's
Thoth.
Toth. I don't think the H is pronounced.
Well, if that's the case, wouldn't it just be Todd?
You know what? Fucking hell, it might be.
because all I know is because I remember reading its name in Greek because someone was the asshole who showed me its name in Greek, which is the only reason why I remember its name so effectively. According to the Greek letters, it would be like Thoth.
Some scholars thought that Hermes and Thoth were like counterparts of each other because they're both gods of knowledge.
Yeah.
I feel like it would be 80s or 90s tech to have a purse with a phone, like an old banana type phone attached. Well, then you've never seen the shoe phone, which I need to show you.
Wait, that's a thing?
Are you at all familiar with the show Get Smart, or the movie Get Smart?
Not particularly.
No.
No, I don't think that'll work. Hang on.
Making my way downtown. Walking fast. Faces blasted from my gun. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And I shoot you. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
And I shoot you.
Slow up.
Look at that. That is a shoe phone.
Okay, that's...
That
Have
is
you
a
ever been
shoe.
shoe dialed?
And then there's more. Have you ever seen a car phone?
Yeah, most modern cars have them.
There's no good picture of one. But at some point, the first cell phone was just attached to your car. I think I've determined why Persephone is going to be stuck in the underworld here. She'll have had three tokes with our friend Hai. And once you toke in the underworld, you can't go back.
She partook of the Hades cabbage.
Mm-hmm.
She should have taken some of the devil's lettuce instead. What a fool.
Or burned them both.
She could have been burning the cabbage. And... Ooh. Oh, no.
You kill this creature of the ground.
What's up, Froth? What are you thinking?
Maranthe stuff.
Who died?
They're not dead yet, but,
I did read something about someone nearly dying and then their god came down. It's like, hey, bitch, I'll save you.
Oh, that would be Gwen. She died. She was the Nephilim of
Yep.
Maestra.
Yep. And then Maestra was like, I've come to save you! And then got locked in her own battle or something.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Oh, dear. This is a fight for my great-grandson? Great-grandnephew? I don't remember how he's related to my character. This child. Oh, and... You're going up against the fucking champion of the undead. good.
That is why I'm throwing balls.
Oh, you poor.
My who?
Poor soul. You are plenty. I probably should mute so that I can commentate over the gigantic loss I'm about to witness.
Ow.
I'll tell you who dies or if somebody gets capped or something. Hopefully nobody dies because this looks like a first encounter.
I mean, fair enough. No clue what that was about, but it sounds important.
It is. Pixie, hello.
Hi, Pixie.
Okay. We have our fletchling. Fletchling. It's a little birdie. Fletchling. Alright, so we have another girl. And Scatterbug here will evolve into Pokedex number 666. It's a butterfly of doom.
How fitting.
I shall name thee...
Okay, Rex, have fun. Stay safe.
Wait, I think I know. The Goddess of Revenge. Believe I'm spelling the name wrong, but I can double check that. I dub thee Nemesis. But since Nemesis is not a creature of the sky quite yet, I will not let them out of the bag. And this tiny
Yes, and
critter
that's the current
must
theme.
die. Yeah, we're gonna name them all after gods. Yeah, Pixie, that's not healthy. I am so sorry. Also, hello, Sebastian. Set as many orphanages on fire as you like. Thank you. You are joining the squad. If you can survive a quick attack. Dragonite is quite late in the game. We can only really get them past the Dratini past level 50. But we can consider something. Maybe we can pull a special circumstance and ensure a name is named. I'm just gonna go with Dionysus. this, that, and that is another page? God damn, that's a lot. Okay. Alright. Early bookkeeping is going to take a hot second, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. It might very well be more than just a bad sore throat. You're normally not. You're normally not spitting up blood during a regular sore throat. Okay, let's do that. And that as well. We're gonna take care of multiple multiples in one multiple. Okay. Give me this creature. Remove its existence. Alright, coughing up blood, Yes, I agree with Nanalia. Please take care of yourself, Pixie. Alright. Cuckoo-ca-choo. Okay, done. This cretin is too big. Good enough for me. This is what I get for only prepping for half an hour beforehand and forgetting how god dang many flying types there are immediately. Good. 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 And good. We have another creature of the sky. The Pikachu pre-order bonus doesn't count anymore because you can't get it. This is also not connected to the internet. Yes, war crimes are fun. And Annie, I'm probably going to catch a Starly, but considering Fletchling is our first, I'm probably not going to use Starly as often. But it'll definitely have some time in the sun. I have a different normal flying type that I want on the team. You gotta wake up in 3 hours? Pixie, what are you doing here? You should be asleep. We don't need a Rotom phone. Is it the one they introduced in this gen? No. Is it Dodrio? No, but I like Dodrio, and we're probably going to grab one. If you looked at the thumbnail, I think you'll have an idea of what I'm looking for. Bow, bow. Well, this is a strange bird. Furo is pretty awesome. This is a bird. This is definitely a bird. Look at the beak. And those 4 wings. This is a bird and not a dildo. I mean, you want to eat... I've got a Sprigatito. You want to eat that? I can give you an Oranberry. Doesn't seem like that'll do the trick. Maybe something else? You want to eat my adventure guide? How about my Rotom phone? This is a bird, not a Dartrix. Birds. Yeah, it's definitely a government bird. So we have Fletchling, which is a bird. We have Scatterbug, which is a bug bird. And Hoppip, which is a cat bird. And a helicopter. Dragon flying types are allowed. They may go to Bird Gang. Bird Gang is okay. I'm also considering breeding over eggs of the version exclusives from Scarlet, because there are a handful of flying types from there that we'll be able to snag. It floats. It truly is a bird. Tornadius Therian is the only true flying type. I disagree. Rookity. See, guys, this thing is a bird.
It's a very cute bird.
Yeah. Murkrow is not exclusive, as far as I recall. Skarmory is in the game. Aeolus, are you okay? You're not hurt, right? I don't think Nimona realizes that we're a god, and such things as a fall off a cliff are nothing to us. Thank you. Curse Smash? Nice. Yeah, Annie, that's the idea. I was gonna pop into each DLC area and try to grab them out of raids. Or, if we can't do that, encounter them, attempt to survive, and catch a, variant of them. And just breed. Or, I'll just send stuff over and breed as soon as we unlock the ability to breed and acquire a Ditto. Bats and spider webs, obviously. Alright, Nanalia. And Minnow, this account doesn't have the ability to trade. 90% of my challenges are done on local files that cannot connect to the internet. Gyarados is a viable option. It is a fish bird. Yes, Pixie. Slay, murder, same thing. Gotta make like Santa and slay. Explosion Munchlax, that's decently rare. Miraidon can probably know Metal Claw. What does Miraidon learn at low level? That sounds interesting to learn. Let's see, it knows Electric Terrain, Thunder Shock, Dragon Breath, Shockwave, Charge, Parabolic Charge, Discharge, Agility, Dragon Pulse, Power Gem? Oh, it seems like it forgets Power Gem at some point. Because it says it learns Power Gem at level 49. But only prior to version 2.0.1. And then it gets Electro Drift, Metal Sound, Mirror Coat, Outrage, Thunder, Overheat, and Hyper Beam. It doesn't even learn Metal Claw by TM. That's kind of wild. It really does mostly learn special attacks. Yeah, but that's the thing, Annie. It has Power Gem no matter what in the final fight. You're not tall to be an elephant. And if I'm a reindeer, you're dead due to meeting the ground for dirt cake. Yeah, the Pokewalker is where a lot of those cool egg move adjacent things are found. This game has been randomized by many people before, and it does get ridiculous. I've seen things where people will spawn legendaries all over the place. I've seen things where a bunch of other stuff's happening. I know you can definitely do model replacements. It's actually quite funny. I've seen people replace Pokemon with Iono. And it's kind of adorable. Hello to again, Tanjiro. Annie, I agree. Koraidon's explosion's kind of fun. Pixie, if you go as far north as you can, I'm sure you'll find Santa and you can punch that asshole in the face. And our bicycle slumped. You saw a Wingull getting replaced by a Slackoth flapping its arms? That's actually pretty funny. Perked up? You don't want to use that word around that thing. Mysterious creature. Phone number, phone number. Maybe. Definitely should heal. If you get hit by an explosion, you're probably in 5 different places. Yeah.
I'm back, and I brought ice cream.
Hell yeah! Did you bring enough to share?
Of course.
Hell yeah! Our dear Persephone is already killing things. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna go for it. If we lose, we die. For Coco! Eat ice
Sweet dreams for
cream.
Coco.
Eat ice cream and nobody
Dreams for
bats an
Coco.
eye. Eat ice cream and everyone loses their minds. Yes, please sleep well, Coco. Sending our love. And by love, we do mean a large orbital vessel that will strike your hometown and explodify it. With love!
Might be a bit too much love, Magus.
Oh, okay. I'll dial back on the love. Only one explosion's worth of love. Local protagonist too angry to die. But you can make a mod for that with Koraidon. That could be fun. Wait, I know you. You're Arvin, aren't you? You're enrolled in the humanities track, right? And aren't you the son of that Pokemon researcher? Professor Turo? Doesn't matter who my dad is. Don't you dare speak about my father. I'm gonna tell my father on you. Koraidon reminds me of a dog, and Miraidon reminds me of a cat. I can kind of see that. They're definitely both dog-like in their mannerisms. It's just Miraidon feels more off because no tongue. Like, how can Miraidon lick somebody when it doesn't have a tongue? It's also a robot, so how can it eat a sandwich? If it had a tongue, then I would see it as a creature that's a little less like a robot and more like an organic machine. Like a biomechanical android or something like that. But the fact that it's literally a robot, yet also eats food, is weird. Yeah, Miraidon's more popular. Miraidon is kind of a Wally. I can see that. And it is xenomorphic. How's the game going? Well, Tanjiro, we are just starting the challenge. Alright, Pixie, please get some rest. Unlike Miraidon, though, Koraidon is only incapable of having kids because the only two Koraidon in the world hate each other. If they didn't, oh boy. Koraidon fucks, dude. Yeah, Pixie, thanks for calling us somewhat intelligent. My thought, unfortunately, is that both Koraidon are men. Because if they're losing a territorial dispute, then it's because it's two males, or two females, that are in the way of each other. But I've always considered Miraidon to be more feminine and Koraidon to be more masculine. It's interesting because it pairs against the professors. It's not even the dogs and cats thing. For like the first chunk of time, I considered them both dog-like. They're dog-like lizards. Well, one is a dog bike pretending to be a lizard, and one is a dog lizard pretending to be a bike. Alright, good. We have Miraidon's ball. Miraidon does have Sporticus's color scheme. Slightly. More purple, less blue. Apparently, like, Sporticus is absurdly strong. Like, I think someone power scaled Sporticus, and he could, like, do significant damage to, like, a Marvel superhero. Also, I have to tack on another loss. I forgot to mark the loss for the Tepig Lechonk earlier. He hit an apple at, like, light speed and the apple survived. An apple that he eats. Which means, yeah, that apple is the strongest apple in the universe. If you're going to question why I boxed the other two for that fight with Arvin, rules. Technically speaking, that is a rival fight, and he only had one, so I had to have one. Or Kidiokinesis. Oh, right, I have to run up to the 2. So yeah, TLDR Sporticus could bend over Thanos. Look, it's Mesa Goza. And that huge building with the Pokeball on it's our school. It's gonna be so great having you in the same class, Aeolus. I'm looking forward to it. Pneumonian. Right, I can't wait to get back. We're going to get to learn so much and battle so much. Isn't it awesome what you can see from up here? Vibrava is not a flying type. And you know what's waiting for you over these natural spaces? Tons of Pokemon. That doesn't count, guys. Levitate doesn't count. This is a flying type challenge, not a levitate challenge. This is not Team Sky. This is flying types. We could get Rotom Fan. That would be legal. And also, I hate Celesteela and all of the Ultra Beasts. I think they should die in a fire. Their designs are neat in some cases, but on principle, I think their mere existence is stupid. Okay. IRL ads? Okay. They're not eldritch beings, though. They're just Pokemon from other planets. And no, I haven't paid any attention to Pokemon Go in years. The fact that we can catch a Pheromosa in a ball tells me that it is neither god nor eldritch. It is simply alien. I'd say out of all the Ultra Beasts, Guzzlord is the closest thing to being a proper eldritch being. Oh yeah, Aeolus, over here. This here's a Pokemon Center. You can come here to take care of a lot of things related to your Pokemon. I'll leave the explanation to the pros. Guzzlord looks like it started as an Eldritch being and then they nerfed its design, creating the Guzzlord we get. Yeah, I can see that. Rats in the walls, just a case of schizophrenia. Yeah, believable. Maybe there are rats in the wall. And a large man who's got a 7-foot frame and rats along his back. And when he calls your name, it all fades to black. He can see your dreams and feast on your screams. But then again, we don't talk about Bruno. I just think it's wild that now in this game, trainers just randomly carry around bits of Pokemon that they find on the ground. Alright, creatures of the sky, I am here to ruin your day. Creatures, oh creatures. Creatures of the sky, I am here to make you die. I am Aeolus, the king of the winds. I am here to steal your beer and feed it to my friends. Bruno was your neighbor back in Azalea Town in Johto. He was a terrible neighbor, not because he was a bad person, but because him banging his husband Tiger keeps me up at night with the sound. Oh my god. He also made the Whisperer and Darkness, the color out of space, the rats in the walls, as well as the name Arkham. Neat. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna take a hot second here because I need to get a drink. I'm yawning way too much. So I'm gonna go grab something to consume. In the meantime, I'm gonna send you over to our screen here. And you can enjoy our Shong. This is Parallel Assimilation, the official background music of Magus Agrippa, and Agrippa Labs in its entirety. We return. How does Bruno stay on the Elite Four but not Lorelei? I think she just stops. Like, she purposely leaves. She does have that house on 4 Island. Was it 4 or was it 5? One of the islands. Maybe she just wanted to retire. I think the manga's cool because the Elite Four are just evil. Amusingly, Bruno is the least evil of the Elite Four in the manga. Can either of you indulge in Swift? No, not really. People think that Bruno is a Kanto character, but he's actually Johto exclusive. The Gen 1 character they confuse him with is a hiker hiding in the Elite Four from Gen 1. Cheeky Annie, but unfortunately he has a unique sprite, so he is not a hiker. And he is called Bruno. Kill. Did I just gain EXP from that? Or gain, can't speak. Oh, shit. Yeah. Persephone won't be able to terrestrialize until we change her Terra typing. I didn't even think about checking for that. No, not... Sorry, I didn't mean to say XP. I said health. I think it was just like the level up taking into part before the EXP bar went up. I thought you learned to move. Yeah, I've seen cases of weird rounding. Best Elite Four member is Grimsley. I wouldn't deny that. I like Grimsley. I think he's cool. Fine. If you don't want to behave, I'm gonna grab you from there. Hi, Pichu. Yeah, N's got a strange name. PKMN is one of the better written characters in the Pokémonchallenge. That's who I was looking for. Child, I will fight you. I got 2 Pokeballs. My name is Pierre. Is that Pierre? Yeah, Pierre. I don't quite remember his battle theme, but I would not deny you that you were correct there. I do remember his music was at least the best of all the bad guys. I haven't touched Black and White 2 in probably a decade. At least. I'm going to absorb your family, Azrael. How do you feel about that? Ha ha ha, helicopter cat, helicopter cat, ha ha, helicopter cat, helicopter cat. So it is the one with the robot saying numbers. Neat. Persephone has to save you. Yes, that is her name. As unfortunate as it is, her Japanese name is way better. Her Japanese name is Homika, which is a much better pun than just Roxy, rock and toxic. Probably not going to use that TM, but it's worth snatching it for the money. She does have hints of that character, I'll give you that. Good. Okay. Talk to me, Ike the Courier. Iker the Courier. Where did you doth? It's over, Rookity. I have the high ground. Ike the Killer. It's a good name. Ow. Okay. No? That. Thank you. I don't think it gets Gust. Maybe it does, but not right now. Guess I delivered you a win. Hello, I'm a league rep. Here, have a Thunderwave TM. Okay. I think it does in other generations. All right. Oye, Emotes. Alright, we'll fight the Battle Fiend. There's no saying no to her. Damn it, I forgot to put I forgot to put the scatterbug away. Oh well, we won't use it. It's getting a little scary. No. Yeah, we are pretty legit. Battling use a blast. I think I better pull out my ace in the hole. That was a hell of a neutral hit. Alright. That's gonna be another loss. Yeah, only Terra flying. Normally I would just say no Terra whatsoever. But I figured it would be a little bit more interesting for these type-based runs to allow terrestrialization. The issue is, I would have to either get a Magikarp and change its Terra type, or catch a Gyarados naturally that is Terra flying. And of course, if I terrestrialize anything, I have to stare at the stupid balloons. The terrestrial crowns are the stupidest part of the gimmick. Right, here I am. We finally made it, huh? This is Mesagoza, the biggest city in Paldea. It's been a big trade hub since, like, forever ago. Lots of folks come here to learn about advances in technology and all kinds of other stuff. There's a hair salon, some shops for tasty food. Some of them don't look bad, like Dragon, Electric, and Normal. Yeah, I'll give you that much. The Electric being a light bulb's kind of cheeky. Give me the food. Speaking of battling, I want to be sure you're able to terrestrialize too, Aeolus. Just go have fun looking around the city. Grab a bite, buy some accessories. Go to Delibird Presents, they're so cool. I'm also just salty that terrestrialization was poorly implemented. It's one thing for the gym leaders to terrestrialize a different Pokemon into a flying type. But when you're preparing to fight the Dragon Elite Four member, you're already bringing counters to the Dragon type. And it's also really disappointing because Hassel is the one to talk to you in his art lessons about defensive terrestrialization. It would be far more interesting to see him terrestrializing his Baxcalibur into like a steel type or something to resist the fairy attacks that are coming in. Or like water type to resist any fire attacks, or just, you know, ghost type, anything out of the blue. There's one reason why the Terra Crown for flying is balloons, and that's because of flying. Okay. I think we're functioning again. Yay! Now if we can just fix the image combobulator for Nanalia. Come on, bring Nanalia back. That'd be great.
There we go. I finally got the wires in place. Okay, the stream seems to be working again. Perfect.
And Nanalia's still borked. Let's fix it.
Fix it, Magus, as fast as you can. You know you could do it.
What's going on with the disc fucking connections?
I messed up. I stepped on a wire and it killed the stream. It's hard to know which wires do what. I plug in the wire and it takes like 10 seconds for anything to happen. By that point...
Okay, fuck it. Are you fucking me right now? Do not. No, do not fucking fuck me, you useless twat machine. Why? Okay. Are you gonna stay stable, or do I have to eat you? Okay. Nanalia, Froth, check in, please.
Hello.
Alright. Okay. Let's keep going after that 20-minute skullfuckery. Hello, random shopping bags that are only used in one story cutscene just to exist for other players for other characters to hold. Hello, empty vending machine. I'm sorry, what? Are these movies that they're advertising? A giant sunflora and a baile or a choreo. What's over here then? A Rotom phone ad and a Tauros ad. Probably for the couriers. Thank you, Civ. Don't you get it? If you join Team Star, you can shine as bright as anybody. Like, seriously, dog, what's with you? Don't you want to burn bright with awesome friends like us? Not really. Look, we got a quota we're supposed to fill for new members, so sign the fuck up already. I'd rather not. A fair maiden in danger. A Tauros ad looks like a branding on boner pills? My god. Hello again, Benny. Starting a new challenge today. Alright. Well, yeah, she's British. You didn't know that? Yeah, Penny, she's British. She's from Gala and she just got back from spending about a year and a half over there. Yeah. She learned Ember. Why isn't nobody like you so good at battling anyway? That's just not right. No way he beats you. Does it mean I gotta battle this kid now since I'm higher up in rank? Peta Buena! What the fuck do you think you're doing? It's that student council dweeb. Just gonna report us so we don't book it. I can't believe you, Aeolus. You don't have to go find randos to battle. You'll have all the battles you ever need. With me. It was those Team Star punks picking a fight. I get it now. They have Team Star written all over them for sure. Bet you were trying to pressure people into signing up again, weren't you? We weren't doing any of that. Well, that explains it. As head of the student council, stopping this type of nonsense will normally be my job. This is also the perfect chance for you to try my amazing ultra rare gift to you. You got the Terra Orb. With it, you can terrestrialize. Your fletchling will be a normal type. Isn't that awesome? No, it's not. We're gonna have to stab somebody. Alright, you pathetic weaklings. Alright. Yep, you became friends with a British person. How does it feel to suffer? Let's end it all with your new move. Persephone, unleash the fires of hell. Ember attack. Yeah, we burned bright. Thanks, Benny. It's gonna be a flying type. Hello, Rain.
Hello.
That's going okay. We had a minor blue screen crisis, but we got through it. Yeah, they don't force you to terrestrialize. Hasta la vista. So remember that star is an eldritch symbol. Excuse me. I well, thanks. So, yeah, see you around? Look at you, Aeolus. Already becoming a big hero around campus. I don't think I've seen that girl around, though. Maybe she's a new transfer, like you. That Eevee bag, though? Love the fluff. Anyway, seems like the troubles died down, so let's book it to school. Time to climb the world's worst staircase. Alright. We've got to crawl up the staircase in a zigzag fashion, or we might fall. Okay. Yeah, definitely a case of fuck it, we ball. To be fair, Penny, Annie, there are kids in Galar running around in Pikachu costumes and Eevee costumes. They're the Poke Kid class. Master Aeolus, Miss Nimona, how did you find your first school commute? It was tough. I totally know how to look after my friends. Speaking of, we saw Team Star Kids in town, Director. You did? What? Where? I was down the stairs from the front gates. They're hassling this kid with an Eevee backpack. Well, that is quite the news. Are they still to be found out there? Actually, I always flexed on him and ran him off. You, don't say. Of course, it's a fine thing to try and help a fellow class student, Master Aeolus, but you might wish to know a bit of show a bit of restraint as you find your feet here at the academy. Yeah, I see your point there, Annie. But it's genuinely closer to a mascot costume. We're in class 1A, Aeolus. Come on, I'll show you the way. Good morning, Mr. Jock. Time for the stupidest man in the world. I hate this man more than almost any character in this game, except Tulip. They're a match made in hell. Hello, hello, everyone. We have some exciting news this morning. Who wants to hear it? Oh, me, I do. I suppose I should have told you sooner, but we're gonna have a new little friend joining our happy homeroom as of today. Whisper, whisper. I wonder what they'll be like. Alright, you can come in now. Could I trouble you with a few words introducing yourself? Right, I'm Aeolus, God of Wind. So calm and collected, he's so cool. Looks like everyone's eager to get to know you, Aeolus. Alright then, who wants to be the first to ask our new friend a question? Me, Could I ask a question? What's your favorite thing about Pokemon? I like collecting. Flying types. Really? Awesome, I'm totally the same. You say that to everything, you fat liar. Does anyone else have a question for their new classmate? Me, I do. You went all the trouble of enrolling here, so spill it. What do you hope to get out of it? You must have some kind of dream. I don't actually know. Fair, I get it. The possibilities are endless, right? Who can decide? Well, thank you for telling us a bit about yourself, Aeolus. I'm Mr. Jock. I teach biology here at the academy, and I'm also your homeroom teacher.
Why does this sound like the start of a 70s porn film?
Well, that would be, that's your seat, second row from the front. Wink. This is him being a condescending little fucktard.
It sounds the same to me.
Fair enough.
Both of them are...
It's cringe regardless.
Very true, very true.
He literally calls a group of teenagers a ragamuffin. So, like, this fucker is treating everyone like they're 10 years old, regardless of how old they are.
I see that you're just a little itty bitty group of babies. And they're like, I'm 27.
Literally, there's 27-year-olds in this damn school, so...
Yeah, that's my
Given the fact she's a recluse, her ace is Sylveon, yeah, transfer a gal like me, yeah, I can see it, I can see it.
Bro, I have a mortgage. I'm here so I could get a higher level of it. You silly little bitch. Just friends with your younger brother. You're only 5 years older than me. Yeah, but you just did 20, so you're a little baby back bitch, ain't ya?
Baby back, bitch. That's the thing, Jock can't be older than, like, mid-30s. He's young
Is that one
looking.
coming up?
I don't think we've met Arvin.
I could have sworn that you would have heard baby back bitch from me already.
Probably. Just never registered it. Yeah, there are people in their 60s and 70s at this school who have never stopped. There's another dude who's been to this school for 20 years, and all he has is a level 20 Basculin and like a Ducklet or something. I'm totally
people
willing to help
Don't
you.
want to what?
There's a student in one of the late game areas with a Gengar who looks like she's 60. She didn't catch that Gengar. That's her old husband? That's baffling. Drive-by lovies from Hannah. Hi. We shall.
I can't believe you would drive by us like that. Though.
Yeah.
How dare you? Only I'm allowed to do a drive-by. Not in that way, though. I'm not a criminal.
She didn't kill him. No, he just died and said "fuck it" to that "death till we part" thing. I like that. I like that.
It says till death do we part, meaning both of us. Sarah. You don't get a free pass just because I died.
I've got like 10 more years in me. I was going to find a strapping young lad and have him merrily pound me into a wall.
He was going to pound my old back to ash, which is how I was going to be cremated. That's fucking gross, Sarah. I thought you said you were an Arceus.
Yes,
Fuck Arceus.
that's how we die in Arceism.
Yes. I'm a Mewist. I believe everything is up to what I wish it to be. Just like how Mew did the same.
Yes, I'm the religion of chaos and doing whatever I want.
Yes, I'm of the Zekromists. I believe the truth, and the truth of the matter is you didn't give me the good deck.
Funny thing is, I think Zekrom is ideals.
Is he? I thought that was Reshiram. No, yeah, you're probably right. Reshiram is probably truth. I don't remember that part very well. I remember one of them was truth and the other one was ideals, but I never really remember
Yeah.
which. Not because I didn't care. I very much loved my Reshiram.
Okay, no. Yeah, Reshiram is truth,
Okay.
and Zekrom sided with the younger brother who sought ideals.
Okay, well, she has the ideals of getting the good dick.
Yeah, you were simply not my ideal.
You are the I don't, but I had to say I do.
I call it Operation Starfall. We'll need allies to carry out this operation, and I'd like you to be one of them. No. No need to reply right this second. We can discuss the details later. Till then, I'll leave you be. Goodbye. Ah, Master Aeolus. Please do try to keep your voice down if you're making calls within the school, won't you? Of course, sir. You don't want anyone else overhearing any personal information, after all. Honestly, there are so many things we need to be careful about in this day and age. On you go, then, young man. Okay. Team Star, you say? Yeah, this man is just gonna get involved in everything he can find. Clavel gonna Clavel. I wonder what food powers you get if you make a PB&J. We can probably figure that out. It's a simple PB&J. Very well, Champion Nimona. I trust you to handle this in my stead. Even though I am the chairman and the top champion, I will not do my job. I will foist it upon younger ones. Literally, based on the post-game, we can only assume that this conversation is her asking Nimona to check on all the gyms. That's La Primera. She can do, like, literally anything. I heard she punched somebody in the face once, and they liked it. She bought gloves at the accessory shop, so I bought gloves at the accessory shop. It's just Mean Girls all over again. Except the only thing that's plastic is, well, metal is Gita. I don't know. Oh, but talent like yours deserves to be used. Hear me out. The trainers who reach champion rank are the ones who raise their Pokemon super strong. They're pro battlers. Their moves keep crowds absolutely on the edge of their seats. You have to prove yourself to the league to officially get the title of champion. And to do that, you have to do more than just take classes here. You've got to take on 8 Pokemon gyms and win their badges. Once you've done all that, all that's left is a special test, the champion assessment. Once you pass that, then at long last you'll be a champion. Oh, I guarantee you no one is into La Primera. Gita is far too fucking boring. She's like worse than the practice girl. She's probably a dead fish in bed. Anyway, I've got a feeling I'd be able to get even stronger if you and I are both working at it. Okay. Why am I thinking about Gita in bed? Because I don't want her in bed. I want Gita as far away from my bed as humanly possible. Yes, Annie, we've already confirmed that Koraidon fucks. Calling Master Aeolus to the director's office. Calling Master Aeolus to the director's office. Let's go. And in that lounge, there was also the hot history professor and the hot language professor. Ah, thank you for coming, Master Aeolus. Have you been enjoying your time here at Type Academy? You literally just got here. No. I see. Do remember, I'm always here to lend an ear should you find yourself struggling in any way. Liar! You're a liar. There's 10 things I lie to you in school. And being there for you is one of those lies. Now, you may be wondering why we cannot have simply conversed earlier in the cafeteria. But let me assure you, there's a reason why I asked you to meet me here in my office. It seems that a friend of mine has a serious discussion that he would like to discuss with you. Where is it? Okay. Hello, Aeolus. It's nice to meet you. My name's Turo. I'm here to bed everyone's wives. And their moms. My name is Turo. I carry out Pokemon research within the Great Crater of Paldea, at a site known as Area Zero. The professor is in fact a graduate of a fine academy, as well as a splendid researcher. Well, allow me to get straight to the point. Aeolus, student ID number 805C393. You're the student who travels with the unusual Pokemon Miraidon, is that it? Of course you want to fuck Turo. Of course you want to fuck Turo. Thank you. I appreciate that you were honest in confirming the facts. Not that I don't mean to offend you. In fact, I wish to ask for your assistance. Assistance? Oh. I'm sorry? Oh. Oh, good to see that you're well. It's been quite a while since we last met, Maridon. Gus. Maridon was once in my care, you see. Her Pokeball was originally mine. I assume you received it from a young man called Orvin. I'm no longer in any condition to manage that Pokemon myself. This is why I would like to ask of you. Will you continue looking after Maridon for me? Sure. I appreciate your agreement. Maridon has been greatly weakened and is currently incapable of battling. Rain, it's not anything specific, it's just the way you said it made me like shake my head and laugh a little, that's all I mean. She can, however, take on a form specialized for mobility. In all likelihood, it will require some time to fully regain the capabilities she once had. I'll provide you with my contact information if you would please get out your phone. I'll be in regular contact going forward to keep tabs on your status. Until then... Alright. Could this Pokemon have her origins in Area Zero? Turo, don't tell me you actually did it. Just this once you'll take an L? I've never seen you take an L. This is a momentous occasion. Well, it seems the professor is asking quite the favor of you. But of course, the Academy is always here to support you in any way that we are able. Fuck you. I do hope you continue to enjoy your school life together with Maridon. Alright. Let's get out of here. Hello, excuse me. Oh, you're still here, Eolus? Getting called into the director's office? How'd you land in that much trouble already? Kidding. I know it wasn't like that. Mr. Jock wanted me to show you the way to your room. You have a super cool private room. I've already made a key. Okay, see, Annie, the problem is both professors are hot. Ta-ta-ta-cha! From today on, this is your room, Aeolus. Actually, it's as new to me as it is to you. Never been in here before. Maybe check out the new bed. Looks comfy. You must be pretty worn out from all this stuff happening on your first day, huh? It's okay. I'll take you to bed. I'll see you tomorrow when you're rested. Yeah, cave wife. Cave mommy. Cave mommy. The days quickly fly by. Alright. You're something of an Unga Bunga cave woman yourself.
I'm sorry, what?
How many cave women does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many cave women does it take to unga bunga?
Which reminds me, Froth, how many customers at my retail existence, my retail job, does it take to screw in a light bulb?
None, because they'll tell you to do it, and if you won't, they'll tell your manager.
Nope, not quite. They're entire species!
Honestly, if that isn't the case, I don't know what it is. Yeah, I was about to say, if that's not the case, I don't know what is.
Well, let me finish the
Because,
answer.
like,
Their
what
entire
is-
species. One to ask where the light bulbs are while standing right next to them. One to ask what they cost even though the price tag is clearly visible. One to demand more light bulb options despite all the others being perfectly fine and us having none in the back. And the rest to die. How many cave women does it take to do your father? One. That's fair. Unless your father's, like, really horny, then it might need two.
I believe this is the moment in which I would say 2 lines from Futurama. Shut up and take my money is the first one, and the second one is death by snoo snoo.
Yeah.
I believe those adequately state my views on the situation.
You have all learned much within the walls of our fine academy. But now it is time to turn your eyes upon the wider world and deepen your understanding. Explore Paldea's abundant nature, soak in its rich culture, discover the Pokémon that live there, and get to know the people too. Where will you travel? Who will you meet? What will you achieve? Of course, your Pokémon partners will be there forever. Your journey will begin. Learn new things together. Share each other's thoughts and feelings, and find something you might always treasure. I look forward to welcoming you all back after your independent study, when you return to us as fine young trainers. goes. Let the treasure hunt begin. Onward. You accidentally skipped this cutscene because you forgot to turn them back on. I've done that. Like, I'll turn them off when I'm just running through the game to get something set up for a future challenge. And I will legitimately forget to turn it back on and end up missing several cutscenes. I think we skipped one of the last Arvin cutscenes at one point because I never put it back on after a certain point. These eyes were recommended by the lovely Rain. The whole character she helped me design. Take care, everyone. And remember, the third floor corridor on the right-hand side is out of bounds. To all who do not wish to die a most painful death. What are you waiting for, Aeolus? Let's go. Alright. I'll usually make myself for the first time I'm playing the game, but I see no point in designing the exact same character for every challenge. What do you mean by treasure? Fair question, since it's your first time and all. Let's walk and talk. The treasure hunt is like a huge part of the Uva Academy school year. Gray hair and dark skin. Nice. I like that combo. The point isn't to get us all looking for some actual hidden treasure, necessarily. We're just making our own adventures to see what experiences Paldea's got to offer. You can't communicate like this. You could try to beat gyms, you could help out people in need, you could hunt for, like, actual treasure if you wanted to. There's stuff we never learned sitting in a classroom, you know? This is our chance to learn it. Plus, there's so many chances to battle, which is perfect for me. You and me for sure gotta battle if we run into each other out there. Hope you're ready.
You know, I heard people called me a baddie, which is weird because I'm a battle, not a baddie.
You're a battly.
Like, I've never once used a bat in my life. I don't know why they would call me a baddie. Nimona thinking that they said baddie with the 2 T's instead of duties. Like, I don't even play that game. That's a weird sport. I just like to fight, but not with bats. That's like really bad, because then I have the advantage always. I just hate your Pokeballs out of the park, and then your Pokemon are dead, and I win, and that's no fun. I could also just hit rocks at you, and then you die, but I don't want you to die. You're my friend. How else am I gonna fight your Pokemon with my Pokemon if you're dead?
Yeah, I want to start a fight, like in that one song.
Yeah. Na 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 na.
I want to start a fight. Battling can wait. I meant to tell you.
My rock proves that I don't steal you tonight.
Gonna steal your soul.
Oh, I was talking about steel moves. using a rock-type Pokemon.
You could try setting one of the gyms as your destination. That way you don't get lost. How's that for student council president? How's that for student council president? Giving your own friends an insider advantage? I'm going to tell my father about this.
I'll also just set this one destination on your phone right now, and you can go to it whenever you want.
That destination's my bedroom.
Why is it to your house? Why is it to your room?
Oh, don't worry about it. I have a special battling arena in there.
The fuck are you talking about? It's too small for any Pokemon battles.
Oh, we do our own kind of double battle here.
You can barely fit one Pokemon in there, let alone 4.
Oh, where we're going, we don't need Pokemon.
Then what the fuck's the point of Pokemon battles?
Trainers are just as important in a Pokemon battle.
So what, are we playing checkers?
Your phone's ringing. The phone is ringing. The phone.
PokeChess? What the fuck? You know, someone actually made something like PokeChess where pawns had like type advantage.
Really?
I think so. I remember something about it.
It's about Operation Starfall. Remember what I told you before? Team Star is made up of 5 individual squads, and each one's got their own base. Need you to go to each base, all 5 of them, and beat the squad boss there. Team Star's grunts might try to get in your way, but I'll be helping you out from a distance. And heads up, the bosses each specialize in different Pokemon types. Just remember the names of their crew and you'll figure it out.
So, it's called Pokemon Chess. Here, let me go pull up Pokemon Chess.
Where we're going, we don't need Pokemon. I know where this is going, and no, I'm still bringing the Lucario.
There you go.
Good
so
luck with the bosses.
It's literally just Pokemon as the pieces. They have
Neat.
types. There are types advantages. Here is the video that you can watch to. Let me. Yeah, so it's a really interesting game because it fucking forces you to play moves that you probably wouldn't otherwise want to do.
Cool.
Yeah, we could probably play it sometime.
I'm gonna battle every single Pokemon trainer I meet. I only want you to battle me, but I'm gonna battle everybody else, okay? I can't just battle one person for the rest of my life.
Like, I need to be free. I want to fight free.
I'll bleed and fight for you.
Alright, Annie.
I'll do what's right for you, and we'll blow it all away.
Nice.
Get some rest, Annie. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock here as well. We're gonna be wrapping up soon, once this dialogue ends.
Once we got
My treasure is definitely my brilliant ability to make sandwiches, yes.
No, she doesn't want to battle harem.
She wants to be like in an open battling relationship.
In a one-sided open battleship.
Yeah. Battleship totally works.
Okay, so here's how it goes. She wants to be the battleship, and she wants us to be one of the small frigates.
Yeah, she wants us to be the one hitter, the one that dies in one hit. Maybe the
No.
two-hitter.
She wants us, the small frigate, to engage her giant battleship, and because we're just a frigate, we'd only realistically want a one-on-one battle. So we would fight her and her alone, not trying to fight other people, or other ships in this case. She, however, is a battleship. Good fighting time.
Yeah.
That is perfectly what this relationship is.
Mm-hmm. She's not into us for our looks. She's into us for our Pokemon. Hello, Aeolus. This is Jock. Sorry to bother you while you're probably out searching for some nice treasure. You see, we have a school trip every year around this time. It's a special collaboration between our academy and another school. And would you believe it, Aeolus? Your name was one of the closest ones chosen to attend. And alright then. You'll get to go study and experience the great outdoors off to the east in the land of Kitakami.
It's the equivalent of a white woman and Starbucks. A white woman will always go to one Starbucks and never go to any other Starbucks, but that Starbucks can have multiple customers.
Yeah.
The white woman is us, and the Starbucks is Nimona.
Kind of like Odysseus and Poseidon, except she's Poseidon and all the crew is getting battled aggressively. And then she'll battle us again.
Right. Her drive-thru is always open to us, but her cafe is also open.
Okay, so we are going to call it for the night because it is 3:13 and I am falling asleep in my desk.
Well, before you fall asleep, let me tell you about this very interesting,
This what?
There's a handsome gentleman and his trusted best friend. A handsome gentleman and his trusted best friend. These two have gone on a plethora of adventures, and they seek to say the one truth to all. Be excellent to each other.
And said with as much gusto and greatness as one might when orating across to as many as hundreds or tens of people. Party on, dudes. Good night.